So I just finished the book Flyte by Angie. This book right here, and it is really good. Amazing book. I loved it so much, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same clothes, it's because I literally recorded the same video as I did the 10 facts video today. Basically, I'm recording this video in the same day I recorded the 10 facts video. So yeah, let's talk about Flyte. So this book is just phenomenal. It's so good. Not as good as first, to be honest, but every first book's better than the second. Like every first film is better than the second film. But this book right here is amazing. If you haven't got it already, go get it. And it's just so amazing. If you haven't read the first book, I'm going to tell you about the first book. Okay, so I don't know exactly like the book exactly. I don't want to say too much about magic in my own words because I might give spoilers away, but this is a spoiler video. But all I can say about my view on magic, awesome book, awesome book. One of my favourite books actually that I actually read. Like the storyline just worked perfectly for me. It was just so amazing. It's original in my eyes, and it was just amazing. Like the ending of magic was just literally, you wouldn't think of the ending if you were reading that book. You wouldn't think that would happen. It was so amazing. But yeah, the book begins with Silas Heap, father of the I can't read that word. Protagonist to the series, returning home through winter snow. As he is walking, he feels a heartbeat in the snow. Through the magical means, as he finds a baby girl with violet eyes, has seemingly been abandoned in the snow. Since Silas already has 7 children, he finds that another will do no harm, and that his wife, Sarah Heap, will not disagree. He hides the baby in his cloak and continues his trek home. However, he is confronted by the extraordinary wizard, Marcia Overstand. I don't really want to give too much, but alright, this bit is going to be the last bit. 10 years later, Jenna Heap is celebrating her 10th birthday with her parents and 6 other brothers. But Marcia interrupts the party, telling the family that another woman is living next door works as a spy for Supreme Custodian. Custodian, I think that's how you say it. And has confirmed with him that Jenna is the Queen's daughter. Marcia states that she must take Jenna in safekeeping right away, for the assassin is on his way. If you don't know who the assassin killed Jenna's mother, and it was pretty interesting. Sarah agrees and explains to a reluctant Jenna that she is a princess and she must go with Marcia. So that is basically not the full storyline, but part of the storyline of magic. I don't know why I picked this book up because I thought this was magic. But yeah, if you want to read that book, go read it. That was just a little little taster, and actually it's a really good book. But about this book now, that probably could have bored you. I'm sorry. But about this book now, this book is amazing, and it took me about half a week to read. I did have like some stops and then because I kind of like, when I read too much, I fall asleep, and it's so annoying because when I get into a book I just get so tired. My eyes like that all the time. I don't know what that was. But it's very complicated, to be honest. Like, it took me, I had to reread the stuff, like, the same as this book, I had to reread some of the bits twice because it got a bit confusing. Like, one part of this book that confused me was that the stone that Jenna gave Septimus, the real Septimus, wasn't a stone, it was an actual egg from the dragon boat. And the egg, because Septimus was moving around and stuff, like, it kind of hatched, and it needed dark magic and something else, but I actually don't remember. And the dark magic was from the brother, and I don't actually know what happened to the brother, to be honest. Like, all of a sudden, Septimus' brother, Simon, just went completely berserk. Like, I don't know what happened to him. He just went really mental, and he kind of just worked for Dom Daniel in a way. But it turned out later on in the story that it didn't actually happen. But yeah, the egg hatched and it like bit him, and that made the mark on Septimus, and now the dragon is Septimus's dragon. Like the Spitfire, the dragon, marked Septimus, and later on in the story, he was ready to ride it, but then it kind of confused me, because when he rode it or rid it or whatever the word is for that, it seemed big to ride because it could fit Jenna and Septimus on. But then later on in the story, he said he rode the dragon boat, and then again later on in the story after that, the Spitfire stood on Marcia's foot. I was like, wait a minute, but if it was big enough to ride, it wouldn't sit on the foot. I didn't get that bit, to be honest. But that and the cover, to be honest, was the only downfall. The cover that I think is downfall, because there was one it focused. The start of the book focused on Simon kidnapping Jenna. Simon kidnapped Jenna, and there was the first plot in a way focused on Simon and Jenna in the Badlands when he kidnapped her. And the cover on this, I think, is Jenna on Thunderbolt in the Badlands. Like, you can clearly see it's kind of the Badlands, and it's a horse, and it's Jenna. But what I don't get is the book is called Flyte, and towards the end, Septimus could fly. He always dreamed he could fly, and when he accepted Marcia's approval of being an apprentice in the first book, she gave him like a stone or something, and then Simon had the second half of the stone that could make him fly, and it didn't really work out because it was only one half for Simon, and towards the end it wouldn't work, his flying. And then Septimus got the second half of it, and then he was fiddling around with it, and then the dark part connected to the light part that Marcia gave Septimus connected to the what Simon had, and it actually worked as the flying stuff. And towards the end, Septimus could fly. And another thing that connects to the title is the dragon. And what I would like is if the cover was actually Septimus on the dragon, but that's fire at the end of the last book, or something similar to Flyte, not a horse and Badlands, to be honest. Like that, to me, that's wrecked it. And throughout all of the front covers, it always has Jenna on it. Like, you can clearly see Jenna right there, but it's the Septimus Heap Wizard Apprentice novel. Basically, it's the Septimus Heap series, not Jenna Heap series. Like, they're the only bad things for me anyway. Like, but apart from that, the book was really, really good. Like, it was just so amazing, and like Septimus's and Nico's relationship just got better and better, and it's one of the amazing books I would just like to read again. Like, well, later on when I forget all about this book, and when Sandfinder, I think it's called Sandfinder, is the second book of Titan to Moon series, which is you're supposed to read after this series, because this connects to the Pathfinder that was on about my first video. Basically, Pathfinder connects to this series, and it shows what happens after this series. But I haven't read all the series, obviously. But I did the mistake of reading the first one, Pathfinder, and that kind of gave me spoilers. But I kind of forgot about that, so that's good. There was a part where they both, like, Septimus Jenna were on the dragon boat or Spitfire. Don't really know because that was really confusing. They didn't really say much on that. And Simon were like going towards each other, like because Simon could fly, and Spitfire like sneezed on him and it like caused him to like fall and stuff. But then this really got me annoyed because Septimus was like, save him. I'm like, why would you save him? He kidnapped your sister. He tried killing you and you want to save him. And then towards the end, he sees him again when Septimus can actually fly. He flew to him and then he says, oh, if you come near my sister again, oh, you have to come through me first. And then he lets him go. He lets him go. I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with that because not because you need the story to be long for the series to go on, but he is your brother after all. You wouldn't want to kill your brother. But I believe in the last couple of books, he has to kill him. I think that anyway. But my prediction for the next books, which is Physic, that one there, that one. I believe that the plot will be Simon getting revenge, like just plotting some stuff, getting revenge. But I think he's going to be with Meriden. I think that's his name. Another thing that's really annoyed me is that some of the text has changed. Like from that page, it's like dark, and that page it's gotten back to normal. That was just bugging me forever, and I just couldn't keep up with it. Simon and Meriden, I believe that's his name, will plan something or do something towards the Heat family. Or I don't think they're going to kidnap another one because that is just a bit too much. Kidnapping 2 books, that's just a bit extreme. And I think that Septimus might learn some new magic skills because it is called Psychic or Physique or whatever. And again, Jenna holding a mage stick, but I don't know why Jenna is on the front cover because it's Septimus Heat. But yeah, that's my review on this book. It's not really much of the review because I need to get used to doing reviews because it's my first review ever. But yeah, if you do enjoy this review or this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new around here, and if you want to see some more videos, then let me know in the comments below. If you want to have like me do any ideas, then just as well let me know. And if you want to see like a book haul in a way, not a book haul, but what I got books, then let me know because tomorrow I'm going to be getting some new books and I might show you my collection so far. It's pretty small because I just started getting back into books, but yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.